I'll let the thing do its thing. I have edited. Oh, it's not even showing up on the freaking. There we go. So I've edited Tuesday the 5th into 14243444. Cool, which is the field across it we're on, but it's just showing the videos have to be edited. So this one is already uploaded, so I can now delete. This is December 5th. There was 6 hours and 54 minutes, and then am I missing something? Did I? Interesting. Either way, I can now get rid of this and edit the 6th. And now these 4 videos are up. So 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4, already uploading them to YouTube. And for YouTube, looks like YouTube is saying it'll take 3 hours, but I was just sitting there thinking, like, I think I should just download these, the video that I just edited. That was 4 videos. I think I should just download them and then upload them to YouTube instead of relying on the export feature. Checking something right now. This is 720p. Oh, my bad. But really, see, when you're the I was just checking all the YouTube video. Wait, aren't a lot of these videos private? How did it? Oh, I guess I already. Oh yeah, no, I'm tripping. Yeah, this one was already public. I thought it was another video that was still in a private mode. This one was already. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for these 4 videos to upload. Cool. And then the only thing recent would be like the Friday 8-hour stream, like 8 views. Cool. May 17-hour stream. I gotta cut this up because I think that's like it's like 10 hours of sleep, 7 hours of streaming, whatever. And that's so 9 views. And then February 1st streams weren't published? Weird. That's really weird. That means February 1st. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was all on the first, just kind of different streams. So these weren't even published. These were like the 4 people that watched, because they weren't published. There were people, I guess, that watched Tuesday on the 30th, like 11 people watch. So I'll take that. It's kind of cool for 4-hour stream. And then I still gotta cut these up, edit them. So go back to here. I need to edit this one as quick as I can. So I go highlight. I bring this to here. So my 5 hours 20 minutes. Cut this down to here. This to here. This was Wednesday the 6th. Was it the 6th of December? I'll double check. It is. 6th of December. Okay. So 2023. Yeah, oh, I can remove the whole solstice and separate this, and here you go 1x, and then oh wait, last week tonight I need to also cut that out. Also, my bad, I need to preview this. This is probably just chatting. Colleen was doing her thing. I just put this just chatting, so I will collect this, but it probably wasn't what's happening. So let's put just chatting. And there we go, new highlight. Let's just catch up. Go down to one here, go here, go here, go here, go here. Oh, wrong thing. Here, 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 here. And then go to 2, and then just kind of skip along. Just no highlight. Let it catch up. Here. Oh. And then, of course, in the title box, my bad. Then. Was I sleeping? Oh, wait. I was sleeping. What the heck? There's no need to cut this video. Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, she hosted Kinjigo. I figure Subby Colleen would like Kinjigo because I think they are close in age or something like that. I think, right? Oh, I was just sleeping. Actually, that's like I could. Oh wait. Well, I was here for a bit. My apologies. Wait, I totally messed up. Okay, then I went to sleep. Oh, okay. Okay. I can make this much easier. So, cut the stream right when I go to sleep. So right here. I should just double check what I was doing. There we go. The second highlight is just everything's super easy, because then And this how you can set up your highlights to where, whenever you cut it up, so where then you like, your highlights could be like, you're doing this, this, and this. And if you like play a game, you can then highlight just the game and then put, like you play TFT or League of Legends for like, the duration or whatever. You know what I mean? The duration that you're in or whatever. I'm sleeping. Yeah. Should I put? Oh, they still know. I was gonna say, I'll put in the highlight. Or something like TFT. Makes everything easier, and then that's just all makes more sense now. So then you can publish the highlights, and then I could put here where it needs to be. Well, just TV / Dethrey. And you put in that's it. And then I have to put like that. And then that's it. And then I can put and everything should make sense. And you'll save next, and this one is then copy into description, and then I'm just a background is noting people to check out and visit me and my channel. Also and opportunity. Yeah, and then even the tags that I would probably put to like say if you do it now so you can copy paste it faster if you're gonna type it out anyways. So like, it'd be like Twitch streaming, watching, cozy, comfy, or then I probably scrap later. And then those tags I would grab, I would use later. So it'd be like December, yeah, something like that. So then you can just grab, you can copy paste, super easy. Promotes what I'm doing, and then promotes where background video was happening. Makes sense, you know what I mean? In terms of giving credit where credit's due. And then that prepares the videos so that once they do finish, then this video is super easy to delete and then makes room super quick. So then it shouldn't take too long because it's literally just transferring the data over and then it's done. As this data is transferred over, you don't need immediately to do this. You can spend some time. Oh, this is the current broadcast. So it says the minutes will keep going up. It'll say unpublished. And this is today's video. But this video just started, so it doesn't need all of this. It just needs... Oh, they can't say them doing it. I should just put editing videos. But I should always put relaxing this one. But I might actually take out the get breakfast. I don't think such a update. So now the header has the proper stream. So this should be. Oh, sorry. Nope, expiring. Nope. This is the third, right? Because this is the edits. The fourth. It is the 4th of February. Yeah, 1, 2. Just the broadcast that was 230 minutes. People tune in. I can also refresh this too, just in case. The 2 people have watched the stream that was earlier for 2 hours 30 minutes. This one was just uploaded right after it ended. And then this is the 3rd stream. And it all has a good break. 230 minutes. This could actually be uploaded to YouTube. 3 hours, probably right at the edge to be uploaded to YouTube. Because this could be 3 parts. 3 1-hour videos, just 2 1-hour videos. And then this one's just started, so the clock's going to keep ticking up because this is happening right now. This one's being streamed right now, and but it should have uploaded. I guess it doesn't. And it's kind of weird because I'm pretty sure I update the title now. I did upload the title. I guess it can't update it in real time here. Can I edit this? No, I can't edit it. Can I publish? Delete. Interesting. It like locks in the old data. So even this title isn't the title what it is right now. It's interesting. And this is the other videos that I'm just kind of waiting. They're already done, so I can't grab this and delete it because it was at 0 days. And freeze it out. And I could just, if I edit these videos, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I edit these videos really quickly today, then this also saves me a lot of time. I'm just gonna take off an hour to go help my dad. He's renting a room at his cousins, like my his whole family stuff you don't really care about. Basically, father's renting a room in his first cousin's house, and they just does a lot of work around that old house that they need help with. So I'm like, of course, because I'm younger. Yeah, it's my father's older, and both my father and cousin are really close in age, so they're in their 60s, and so yeah, they can still move around and do stuff, but they need my help to move some stuff around. They have a lot of stuff. They have like 2 gardens, a whole bunch of storage, a whole bunch of just stuff in the house, and it needs to be like moved, organized. So I'm like, alright, I'll stop by for like an hour to help them. Not that far away, like 15-minute drive away. I go into my like auntie's house basically because my father's first cousin, since they're so close in age, kind of her position, I would basically call her like auntie. That kind of makes sense. Stuff like that. And so then going over there for like an hour, just help move, organize stuff because they're both older. Like I said, in their 60s. But I don't need to be there until like noon. Oh, my dad just texted me like 10 minutes ago. Let me check the weather. Oh, got it. Let me check the weather again. I should be okay, but let me see. Was that today? NFL Pro Bowl game? Also, I don't know why I have the window cracked. I don't know. It's actually just a little too chilly. It's raining up and down, but not necessarily sideways. take a picture more. I'll post it on the Discords. She's literally sleeping in the middle of my bed. I'll have to check and see then. I'll upload to Discord and all that. My bad. I might be missing a video. It's still a little chilly, and I'm wearing thermals. Oh. Oh, I was gonna check the weather. Monday, 21 wins, 25 loss Warriors. Going against Brooklyn Nets. Warriors, they have to beat the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. They gotta go 22-25 to. How do they push their season? Is this? And then, of course, Super Bowl is February 11th. Next Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific, which starts. What is that? 6:30 p.m. Eastern or 4? 3 hours or 4 hours different. I always just keep reading the East Coast. East Coast is at 6:30 or it's like 7:30. It'll be in Las Vegas. That's gonna be a huge spectacle because Vegas is already Vegas. Vegas is already a rich person playground. People with money to spend is Vegas. That's why TwitchCon will be better at a non-Vegas location. TwitchCon will be much better at a non-Vegas location because everything is much more affordable. Basically, since everything's more expensive in Vegas, the TwitchCon in Vegas is really just for like rich people, pretty much. The hotel prices are jacked up, ramped up. Price gouging with the hotel prices and the plane tickets and all that. And then Vegas is just always more expensive. Like everything's more expensive in Vegas. So like the drinks are more expensive, the food's more expensive. This is Vegas, so it's just like the TwitchCon in any other city, any other bigger city will be much more attainable and like easier to travel to. More airports, right? More restaurant locations, more place to eat at. It's like TwitchCon if they do San Francisco, like the Metreon Event Center again, or Moscow Event Center and all that. Then there's plenty of restaurants in the Bay Area, plenty of hotels in the Bay Area, and plenty of transportation. So that's why people can then rent hotels all throughout the Bay Area and take like the train, or the BART electric train, or normal train, or Uber or Lyft to like get into SF and all that. So like, just saying, like New York are probably the same way, right? You have plenty of hotels and cities and food outside of New York, and you could probably still host TwitchCon near New York City or something like that. Or if it's like in Chicago for TwitchCon, they should probably do it like September. If they ever did TwitchCon Chicago, it should be like September, because then it's like at least not too cold, but like the ending of summer. And do it like in the LA area for TwitchCon, or they're doing TwitchCon back in San Diego or something like that. It's gonna be a big city, tons of restaurants, tons of hotels, much more affordable food, easier transportation to get there and all that. So it's not bad. But like your breakfast, gotta. I don't know if I'm gonna shave. Shower change. Still got an hour, 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. It's just a click button. Not for sure there was a. Oh, there is. Someone put a hoodie on their dog. That's pretty fun. That's cute and fun. Someone called it a void kitty. It's a all black cat. Super cute. A lot of people have animal section in the Discord. We have just uploading tomorrow. Let's see, February 2nd. I have a small, or simple one sentence message. Posting pics of the cat. Mara, that was good. I think Mara was short for Mariam. I think. But it's not my cat. It's a roommate's friend. I can't say the name. It's, dogs or whatever. But roommate's friend. I think he brought the cat. And Andrew took care of the cat, and Doug's taking care of the cat. And we have a new roommate. Oh my bad. Other roommate's Doug. Is it Simon? Well, no one's ever gonna meet Simon. So like, Doug's friend Simon had the cat. No one's ever gonna meet Simon. Like everything private's private. Outside of streaming Twitch and all that. Just uploading. Pet pics, all the animal section. Paste the message, grab the photo, click the photo, click send. So one sentence. I just keep it simple. Everyone has like IRL pics or pet pic kind of section. Some people have a channel called Pet Flex. Other people have a channel I think called Boopers and Snoopers. That's super cute. Kind of funny. Oh yeah, some people have just pet chat. So I'll post this. Bro, hold on. Someone put the wrong photo in the wrong section. This is not a not the right. My guy, he's joking on the channel. That's a weird video. That's awesome. Oh, these are just animal photo edits, whatever. Oh, someone has pet bunnies. That's super cute. Oh. I was like, I didn't understand the photo at first. There's a picture of it. Oh, poor dog. And someone took a picture of their dog. And I was just scared shot where there's like a pillow lying on the dog's head. Poor dog. And Booper Snoots. That was, yeah, it's really funny. Pets are, some pets are family. They should be family. I grew up in the family, take care of them. They are a sentient, living, breathing creature that show huge range of emotions. I think there's like a famous meme of a cat or something. Cool. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay, these videos are here. These videos are currently being uploaded to YouTube. So I can just close this one. Because this should already have all videos. And then lastly, they were edited February 4th. So 2 views, 1 other views. So someone else tuned into the 3 hour stream that was earlier. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. And people watch the, like I said, but just kind of, I can also do this tomorrow too. So it's like, I have time. You know what I mean? Versus, and this should only be the owner videos, right? The same ones, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But there's still, my bad, there are still videos that are like expiring at like different days that don't show up in the expiring section. Like videos that happened in 2024. Like what the heck? You know, are like one. So I have to edit these 2 videos. So it's like, also it was just 21st of January, like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I have to edit it because for some reason it'll say it's expiring. So, oh my bad. I need to go highlight. Super important. Bring this video back. Here. And call this just chatting or whatever. What I was doing, I'm back.
Using America.
Oh.
Under public health emergency, and it powers emergency service providers. Our government's responsibility to make sure the air is breathable and clean, to not do harm to the public.
No supermarket.
What was I doing? I just put just chatting and then.
The F word. Because of an international standard, we can't use it to describe the
ways. The U.S. Department of Agriculture makes sure our food is safe. The FDA determines which drugs are available to us. OSHA, the Department of Labor, keeps workers safe and protects workers' rights. Experts at the department.
How did you learn how to dig the yam?
My mama, everything that I know about the farm is my mom. That's how it's done, you know?
Oh, my bad.
Fresh. Yeah.
Same thing. So bone hour, some covering, and then looks like it's just chatting again with Waterland in her community. And then I can go copy, add new highlight, and then boop, boop, boop. Second video, and then probably just chatting. And then later on with this video, before it gets published, the main bracket information will have info. And then this should have already caught up. 1, 2, oh my god. Switch. 2, and then here's just chatting. Or it's just we're kicking with auxiliary and Waterland. Just chatting, so boom, and then I have to keep copy and pasting, but just third video here. So it's just chatting, kicking it. Oh wait, oh ion propulsion. Okay. Oh. Okay, throw on air propulsion. And drop. More so, I could do more, but that's. And then we go add new highlights, and then here, and see like this is already. Slightly different. So then I could go down.
I can bring down your shelf.
We should see right when I turn on the voltage, it's going to generate a flow of air that's going to blow out the candle.
Planes of aircraft flying over the United States, and they break off into different virtual lanes in airspace.
Oh, what the heck? Why did it do that?
Down to different states. And we're also going to have underground free.
Oh yeah, future transportation.
So it's ion propulsion. Very boring stuff.
Now you may have heard of ion.
But of I don't want to call it aircraft when it's because we're crafting it, but it's more like an airship. Airships on, and it's more of like spaceships with aggressors. Talking about future travel, basically. Oh, I should get ready pretty soon. I've been trying to edit these videos. Then maybe these leak reacts, and something. I guess I probably could cut this. No, that's fine. And then leak reacts. Oh, I ran out of space. That's what I thought. Too much. Too long a title. And then looking at. That's pretty much about it. And then it also stops right at 4-4. 4-4, or 3-4, 2-4, 1-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. And then post highlights, and this is where you do the whole copy paste, and then at the same time, but these tags will do. But if, in case I want to like speed it up, and it's just like Twitch streaming, relaxing, just chilling. Oh, but sorry, it's right there. Why not? And then it says sometimes I put Sunday. I don't know if it really helps that much. It helps too much. Anyway, good thing. That's pretty much about it. I mean, these tags will do. Oh, yeah, these tags will do. Because when I tag, I'm just gonna grab it like this. I'm just gonna select these, and that'll be save next. And this one specifically was just chatting, auxiliary, and borderline and auxiliary. So just chatting. This is page. I have just chatting. Copy. Regime. Sunday. Oh, my bad. 2024 tag could be in there. January. Just these. And then just chatting with twitch.tv/gaming, and then chatting in twitch.tv/auxiliary, and just in case auxiliary has like a how she. Actually, I shouldn't open the creator dashboard. It's too much info. But like she. Okay, that's what I thought. Her name has like 2 L's in the name. Boop. Here. Oh yeah, because it's got it. But yeah, for some reason sometimes the expiring doesn't show up. So like I said, these two videos say 0 days, and then if I go to this is the video that I'm editing, we're done, and we're complete with this in terms of, and I could just copy this, do credit where credit's due. Oh, I should say, check out IRL streaming, water, and then screen time, check out, just kind of a gamer variety streamer, chatting, oh well, and that just promoting, giving credit where credit's due. Save next, and then we grab this here, here. I put Twitch, relaxing, cafe, cozy, educational, science, ion, just, travel, transportation, engineering, aircraft, spacecraft, spaceships, air travel, space travel, transportation. Did I put transportation? Yes. Sunday, January, Janu, and Airy. People ever like confused with Janu? Airy. January. Just sometimes people tend to mess this up. Oh yeah, and then I put my stream. And then, even just in case, I could always say we're IRL Waterland, and then we're going over some ionic thrusters, space travel, and all that. Also, just chatting in twitch.tv/waterland. And by saying that, hopefully that'll, even just kind of saying this, hopefully that also promotes other streamers' channels. Yeah. Save next. Same thing here. Here. If I wanted to save time, I should have grabbed all those other tags that I had. Can I? Maybe. Aha. I can double check because I don't. They've just. Oh, you made these channel here, and then I can also pay respects to Leak React, and then the rest is, I think some mid these, and then League of Legends reacts. Beast, and then I think I also. I could have sworn I stopped by Pulp up this channel. I think. Just want to make sure really quick. Oh, it was NFL news in here. Oh, my bad. I don't know why I did not. Did I?
You do heavy cream.
Did I? Was it?
The Niners to stack their team. The great defensive player, D lineman off of Commanders.
Yeah, I did some NFL news. My bad.
Without Gary. What was I saying?
Oh yeah, I was doing the same thing I was about to do now. 11:14 in the morning on a Sunday 21st. 31st plus 1, 10, 14 days ago? 15 days ago? I'm about to get breakfast too. Okay, and then this is done, 4 to 4, and that's good. And then, it's almost self-explanatory, you know, if it's League of Legends reacts to versus just League of Legends reacts. And then, anyway, I'm ranting now. Doesn't matter. So this was the 020 video, and this was like, and then once these highlights lock in, it doesn't take too long. It's just transferring the data over. This is now the 21st. Now it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these go up to like, it just ramps up to like 164 because it's splitting that video. And then once the YouTube videos are done, so they're almost done. YouTube moves pretty fast-ish. It says about 70 minutes or 60 minutes. Looks like. A lot of times it's just utilizing YouTube's powerful algorithm to mute songs, replace songs, and they have this beta feature, this extra experimental feature where they can remove just a song. Their AI could just remove the song and keep everything else, which is really powerful and really cool. That Google, who owns YouTube, has these powerful algorithms now. Probably using some sort of machine growth learning algorithm to like, it can like dissect the audio, you know, and keep what you want, and then just remove, you know, the music and keep all the other audio, you know, intact. You know, you think of like sound, and it can just dissect the sound and just remove the music, and then keep all the other, you know, you talk in the background video game where it's being captured. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff that Google YouTube can do. And YouTube has like everything that I understand, like unlimited storage. You know, so you can like throw like 12 videos or more at YouTube, like upload 12 videos or more, like 14. I think 12 or 14 videos is like max or something like that. But I'm only ever throwing like either 4 videos at a time at YouTube, so that it can do its thing in like 60 minutes. It's like right now I have tons of what else to filter. I think videos by visibility and like unlisted. I think not unlisted. Maybe it's visibility private. Yeah, if the visibility is set to private, then I could see the total videos, I think. I wish I have like a lot. There's already like 30 videos that are private, it looks like, that I need to upload. So sometimes it's a stream cut up into 6 parts. And really, it's one stream, and then it's like 6 parts, like 1 hour each. And then sometimes they were, just 3, one stream that was 6 hours cut up into 3 2-hour parts. And I was trying to experiment on like what is good, like long content between what is good short content. And all of the stuff I've seen now for uploading to YouTube is like long form content is king, or long form content like kind of just dominates. So instead of like no one wants to watch 2-hour video like cut up into 15-minute pieces. People would rather just watch the 2-hour video and be able to enjoy it and digest it and be able to absorb it and be entertained. But some of the videos that I will upload to YouTube will be 9 hours long, just the full 9-hour long video, like the full stream. And then sometimes there's like an 8-hour stream that's 2 4-hour parts. I just think it's just easier for people to like just kind of handle. And then some of my videos are like 4 parts, but they're like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, kind of broken up. Like one stream specifically is like part 1, part 2, and it's like 4 hours and 23 minutes, and then 5 hours and 13 minutes. So I just cut it into 2, and I'll see how that video performs, kind of like later on, just and then I'm also uploading like just like one 15-minute video and like just seeing how that performs, in terms of if people want to just see that kind of thing. So like I said, there will be full streams that are 9 hours long uploaded, and there's going to be like 47-minute uploads, 1 hour uploads. I just think 1 hour is just easier to obtain, where people think of like 1 hour content's like 3 20-minute pieces. And hopefully that's much more easier to watch and enjoy and all that. So it's actually better for you. It's a part of it's kind of the YouTube algorithm too. What I mean by that is YouTube basically says, what's it called? Like sometimes sometimes this video just says, hey, I guess YouTube in general is like blocked in Russia or Belarus. So I think it's just the Russian Z empire, the Russian Z government plus Belarus are just purposely blocking Google, blocking YouTube. So that's why you see blocked in some territories. So when I saw that, I was like, visibility partially blocked. What are they talking about? It's because then when you look at the blocked territories, what's it called? How can I describe it? Oh, because it's blocked in Belarus and the Russian Z empire. I think that's just their government's blocking Google and YouTube. So it's just kind of interesting. It's interesting. So every time I go to like partially blocked territories, I always kind of scroll and look what is blocked or whatever. Even if something is partially blocked, it can still be uploaded because, like I said, it's just blocked in Russia and Belarus. So I can look over and it'll say, like on YouTube, partially blocked this video, and then when you go to the copyright stuff, you're like, where is it blocked in? Oh. That's hilarious. I'm going to try out some of the experimental experimental options where it will, what's it called? and a lot of times my videos, everything's good to go. Yeah, there's no restrictions or copyright channel. If it gives you the green check mark, it says channel not affected, content ID claim. How do they say it? The content ID claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. So like whenever you get the green check mark, means like you're good to go. So like when I love it when I upload a video that's 2 hours long to YouTube, and it says restrictions none. You know what I mean? That's a really good feeling. You know, if I upload a 4-hour video or 1 hour and 40-minute video, I love seeing that from YouTube. A nerdy geek out thing for YouTubers is like, you know, you upload a video, visibility sitting in the private section. I haven't edited it or scheduled it yet, but then when it says restrictions none, it's like just everything's good to go. And it's like the best feeling. And what's really interesting is certain songs are copyright free in a sense, and that really kind of blow you away kind of thing. And I was just kind of double checking. That a lot of songs are copyright free or whatnot, however you want to describe it. I still am wondering why this processing is taking so long. Sometimes it'll finish the video, it'll do 360p, 480p or whatever, but if it's processing up to HD, it'll say no estimate, so you just kind of just leave it. Maybe it takes another hour or 2 hours to do this thing for YouTube. And then other times it'll show processing up to HD with 60 minutes left. Or say processing with HD 120 minutes left. So it's just, I don't know, however the thing is doing the thing. But I love it when I scroll down and the 30 videos that are present, there's either essentially no restrictions, and even if it says partially blocked, it's just blocked in Russia and Belarus. I always kind of double check. I'm good to go. So yeah, and then that's just the YouTube side of it. So let's close this down. What I was going to do is I did want to kind of watch this. This is something else. Oh, I was going to talk about some. I was going to. Oh, you know what I could do as I'm editing videos right now? Oh, wait, are we going into the next match? LCS? I need to text my father too, because I think I posted up the pet videos I needed to. Not missing anything. If you heard that, that was a Discord bot on another server. I don't think they can say it because it's a Discord algorithm, and this window capture is only capturing the window. A bionic bird. Drones that flap their wings? Bro, what?
There's a bird in the tree right there. Got it. Wait.
Oh.
Birds aren't real. It's a robot. What? What? Oh no, I know too much.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
We've all seen drones with spinning propellers, but what about a drone that flaps its wings like a bird or an insect? Today I'm going to be showing you my bionic bird and talking about the differences between how birds fly and airplanes fly. Okay, so let's see how this thing flies. So to steer it, I can just turn the tail like this, and then it flaps its wings. Let's see if it can actually fly.
Okay, so it says just give it a toss. Here we go. Whoa. It
Nice.
works.
So this actually works. It's so weird to see something flapping like a bird that's
Well, it should work.
actually a drone that I'm controlling. I never would have thought that I would describe a machine as majestic. It gives the feeling that you're watching a real bird fly.
Nice, brilliant design.
So how is this different than a plane? Well, the first main difference is that for a plane, the thrust and lift components are separate and decoupled entities. But for a bird, the wings provide the thrust and the lift as part of a single mechanism that can be actively controlled and manipulated by active shape change. What's really cool is if I use a scale and capture the air being pushed down by the bionic bird, you can see the thrust and lift components depending on the angle of the bird. So the bird by itself weighs around 10.3 grams.
Hold it.
I cut my finger making lunch, so I placed an order for some Band-Aids a couple minutes ago, and now they're 4 seconds away. That is a nearly silent drone system that can deliver a package from the sky right to my backyard in as little as 2 minutes with dinner plate accuracy. And as far as I'm concerned, that's basically teleportation. This is the very near future of package delivery from a company called Zipline. It's been over a decade since we were first promised drone delivery that looked like this, and to be honest, I was never that stoked about it because I couldn't imagine that anyone would actually want something that big and
No one wanted like their package to like deal with inclement weather. You know what I mean? Like no one wanted like a drone to deliver your package. At least your package is in a truck. It's secure, and there's two hands moving your package and dropping off at your door. And you also like just understand now your drones can't really deal with inclement weather. They can't. The vehicles are too light. Like right now, it's like storming outside. You can't really see it, but if you were to Google the Bay Area weather, just the California weather in general, we're like dealing with these massive storms, atmospheric rivers, storms. And so, but your Amazon driver or your driver just in general can still have the truck with its weight and all the packages safely, securely transport through inclement weather and then drop off your package in a way that a drone can't. So this drone is still going to leave your package in the storming weather. You know what I mean? You saw the pulley system. So one drone's going to be super high up, another smaller drone's kind of descending and then letting go and then pulling it back up. It's not always going to work. It's probably going to work 70% of the time, 30% of the time. If the weather's bad, if something's wrong, at least a driver can like put that package into a box secure area. Like most people have like a pedestal or some sort of bench area or a table or underneath the awning of a house. Let's say it's the awning, right? And the door and the awning. Like the package is going to sit out in the weather. Like a human can at least place the package underneath an awning or overhang or covering or something like that. Some sort of covering or ease or, you know what I mean? Like, see this right here? This package should be against. So yeah, just
loud with dangerously fast spinning propellers landing anywhere near their house. And that was a bummer, because with the explosion of people using Amazon or food delivery apps like DoorDash or Instacart, billions of doorstep deliveries are now happening every year. But when your lunch only weighs a few ounces, driving it to everyone with these 2-ton gas-powered vehicles is wildly inefficient, bad for the whole planet, and not to mention just really slow.
But also a bad take from Mark Robber. Because as vehicles move to hybrids and as the U.S. government and the state governments have phased out gas guzzling cars, literally I think the requirements like for state of California like 2033 or 2035, like that point forward going onward, there's no more support system for gas cars, so they're basically requiring everybody 11 years from now to transition to hybrids or fully electric vehicles, and there'll be less gas station use, more smarter, environment-friendly generation of people over the next 11 years, and more electric vehicles, more electric trains, more electric subway systems, more electric scooters, more hybrids. So Mark Roberts already incorrect about that aspect of it because he's only an engineer.
Delivery would not only take a lot of cars off the road, but
Well, you don't need less cars on the road because of the drone. You're going to get trains, electric trains, and in the future, when I'm California governor and future president of the United States, then underground electric underground electric subway system that could fit like 30 people to a little, underground, fully electric and magnetized tunnels is way more efficient. Well, that will take vehicles off the road, and it'll be free. So yeah, when you can go to with every major town, not all small towns, but every major town, major city, major metro area, of course, major metropolis area, and most cities that have probably a certain population size will have underground electric, magnetic, fusion cell energy electric cars that are free. Carts or like train, subway, they fit like 30 people each. And so then every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, you have free underground fusion trains, essentially fusion cell powered trains with magnets. That'll remove what's it called? Cars with road, not drones delivering food. Sorry, Mark Robin.
it would be a lot faster than a car.
Mobile games are going big. Free Fire Max is now.
I like to dedicate one video to showcase how clever people are using engineering to change the world for the better. And to be clear, the company I'm talking about today is not sponsoring this or paying me in any way. I'm just really impressed by the work that they're doing and how they're doing it. So we'll circle back in a minute to exactly how they're going to pull off deliveries using these short-range drones in a city. But it begs the question, if they can make it work there, why not use gliding drones to cover longer distances to deliver critical medical supplies for countries with lots of remote villages? Well, as it turns out, catapulting life-saving blood through the skies is what they've already been doing for over 6 years, which is why we need to head out to Rwanda to understand where this all started. And immediately after showing up, we were right in the thick of it as drones were taking off. And
Nice.
As another one lands every 90 seconds. They're coming from everywhere.
Nice.
As a newcomer, it felt a bit chaotic.
They have a catch and pulley system.
You're going to rack up 40 million miles worth of drone flights. Your team needs to be operating with the efficiency of an F1 pit crew. So here's a crash course on how it all works. It all starts with an order coming in from a doctor at a hospital. Say, for example, for an emergency supply of blood. Then once it's all packed up, it gets passed out to be placed in the belly of the drone. And then the whole thing is placed on the launcher. At that point, they attach the wings and secure the battery, followed by the nose cone.
People are like, why is this necessary? Well, like you just said, there's a lot of remote villages, where it's harder for jeeps and vehicles to get there. So if there's any kind of medical emergencies, surgeons and individuals in general, if there's an accident, medics and teams, hospitals need blood to help save lives. So now you can securely deliver blood to remote villages in African towns, cities, and countries in an efficient way using glider drones. That's pretty cool. Well played. Well done.
Then after some pre-flight safety checks, they launch the drone, all within 90 seconds of the order coming in. The catapult launcher takes the drone from 0 to 65 miles an hour in a third of a second, which is literally less time than it takes you to blink. And it's a pretty clever design too, because it means the drone immediately starts at its cruising speed, where it takes much less energy to stay airborne. Then once it's in the air, cruising at 70 miles per hour, it navigates its way to the hospital, and upon arriving, opens the trap door to drop the package, which lands safely using a parachute. Having now completed the mission, it continues making all its own decisions to autonomously navigate back home from as far away as 150 miles round trip. Then taking inspiration from an aircraft carrier, as the drone approaches, the military-grade GPS broadcasts its position within 1 centimeter, so these two poles know exactly when to swing up at the last possible moment, snagging a hook on the tail with the cable, which safely slows it down. Then once it's settled to a stop, their crew comes in to remove the battery and wings, and it all goes back into rotation. The whole thing is really impressive and incredibly robust, which means it works in pretty much any weather. And because there's no human steering it, it has no issues flying at night. So they run the operation 24 hours a day, which is how in 6 years they've managed to make those 500,000 often life-saving deliveries. That is the uppermost top of the iceberg tip of how they're doing what they're doing. But what you should know is 6 years ago, all the experts told them this was a hopeless cause and failure was a near certainty, and they kind of weren't wrong.
Building an engineering product takes time. So you prototype, you build it, and then you fail, and then you try it again, and you fail, and you try it again until you have the shiny product that you want. This is a different type of aircraft. This is not what we had. The first one used to land on these inflated mattresses. The vehicle had a hook on the back. It had a tail. Yeah. The tail would deploy like an aircraft carrier. Yeah. And then the fishing pole would pull it, and it would land on the mattress.
First of all, he's not saying that figuratively. They were scrappy in the early days, using actual fishing poles, as you can see here. And secondly, this is Abdul. And what you should know about Abdul is he grew up in Rwanda, not far from where these drones are launching. And while he would eventually go on to do graduate work in robotics, attending both Stanford and Harvard, he got his start in engineering for much more simple means.
I remember that I would make cars from milk boxes that, was left over. We put add tires in and use it as a car.
Abdul was orphaned as a child when he lost both of his parents and all 3 of his siblings in the Rwandan genocide, narrowly escaping himself. But he didn't give up on his passion for engineering, and so as he got older, he would go around to all the local hospitals, fixing their MRI machines for free, using knowledge he gained from watching YouTube videos. Abdul was the very first zipline employee in Rwanda, and he really helped to pioneer so many of the systems that they have in place today that are now used all over the world. And so in an effort to test those very systems, I wanted to see if it was robust enough that even a total noob like me could send out an order. Oh, we got one. Panic! Don't worry, okay. Come on, okay. Good enough. This is where the blood is, right? Oh, it's O positive. I feel like I shouldn't be touching this. Stay calm, that's the #1 rule. Scan it. Like this. 5, okay. Just out here saving lives. And once I ring the bell, it's the drone team's problem. Okay, what do I do? Just and push it here. Out of my way, I'm coming through! The wings, how's that? Battery! Which one do we pick? There's so many! So after a final check of the drone's condition, a little bit of a look to the right and cough.
injuring my arm. I was in a bad situation. I missed work, and to make things worse, the small check the insurance offered me wasn't enough to buy a replacement car in this market. Luckily, I was scrolling on my phone late at night, and I came across a video just like this one. We've all heard...
What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'll watch this later. Wait a minute. I want to watch the FlyQuest stuff, but...
In the first month of 2024.
YouTube tends to do that.
I actually love it.
But, oh, my bad. Did I click the wrong video? No, I clicked the right video. Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna do some really quick. Oh. I had to save this as, I had to save this as... I'll save this screenshot. Oh, no. 001, 002. We still, for the LCS, or just for League of Legends LCS in general, because they're about to kick off the, what's it called? Yeah, massive storm is hitting California right now. They call it a freaking, they call it a atmospheric storm, but it's, I see. Unlock. But then what? I'll get right now. Hold up, follow music or something. So there's always a debate between like, is this can this be done with an email? Can this be done with an email? Versus, my dad's just having problems with Venmo, and so I need to stop by to look at whatever he's looking at on Venmo, because I need help around the house. Usually needs help with Venmo, but I gotta get ready. Go see what's going on. Because I do just want to catch the LCS right now. This takes my fault. Like trying to figure out like, do I need to get ready, get dressed and change on just to go over to like see the cell phone, walk them through like whatever the Venmo thing's going on. Older generation of folks are not as tech savvy. So that's. Oh, she moved. As I was editing videos, more shifted in the. If I may say. Be a fan. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, my dad needs no help with the Venmo thing. My father needs help walking me through the process of like trying to email and contact Venmo. Just as he gets older, he's in his 60s, just not as tech savvy, and so just gotta help navigate him through that. And I was like, it sounds weird. Let me. How far are we into this video? 1 hour 34 minutes. Yeah, super short. I could have. Dude, so hey, cool. There's actually it looks like a huge. Is this going on? It looks like a big European or some sort of Super Smash Bros. Tournament. It's 200 people. I see a crowd of people. You know, when you see a good amount of people doing like a fighting game tournament, that's pretty cool. Another streamer named Technique. I think I just started following. Through recommended channels, of course. Yeah, LCS is ramping up because they're going through the countdown. Oh, the CX community. Am I following them? I best be following them. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, cool. So we have, HBCU, Historical Black Colleges, home of the official HBCU Esports League. I love seeing the 9K people. Love the show. Awesome. Cool, I love seeing that. Oh, can chat see that? I don't think I see that. I guess I can't, but there's like 9,200 people watching in terms of the HBCU Historical Black College Universities, like esports scene. I love seeing that kind of vibrancy. Is Kadrill doing an LCS waiting room? So he's co-streaming all night. Huge respect to Kadrill. 24,000 viewers, bringing the views to the LCS. You have that's awesome. You know what I mean? And the LCS, everyone's just kind of in their waiting room, right? Like they're not getting ready, or the games hasn't started yet. And then Tyler One is so big that he has 3,000 people watching him spectate his games. That's how big in terms of the Kirby playing Warcraft 3 and Faster Than Light. So he put a double umlaut. A lot of people are using the nice, cool Tricky G playing TFT. He's doing S14 solo queue takeover, video guides. Cool. He's doing charity scream. Foul Master Street 6. Wrist is doing his Garen stuff. Knuckle Dude is doing his watching high level SF6. Awesome. Ridge Bear is a really cool helicopter guy. It's an amazing helicopter pilot. And we have Girly Pro doing her thing. I'll tune into Girly Pro and say hi. She's sleeping? Wait. No, she's playing.
I need ammo, man. I have to use a bat. Can you take the jump? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in the she's in the middle of fighting. I just.
I hit 70 on him. Oh my god.
Right in the middle of a fight. I hope I didn't get her killed.
Run, teammate, throw your all.
Oh, okay, they're fighting. They're.
Team pushing. Okay, they're getting landed on, luckily. Okay, the hype train started. Welcome back, Timmy and Dethrey. It's a true train. Oh. They're fighting here. Get your red. It's a true train. Get him. Keep calling to us.
Yeah, they all come,
god, why does this guy always... What is this conjurer,
Oh,
man?
I hope I didn't get her killed.
I've died to them every single time now. Thank you for the hype train. They didn't die? They did not die. Damn, I would like to have a 1,656 damage and 9 kills. I think they're just playing really same as a team. This conjurer's got 7 kills. I have, yeah, I have 800 damage. God. Victor, what, sorry? Okay, ignore it. It's all good. And it's not happening. Oh, grinding kills. What's going on, P Dadas? Is everyone having a good weekend?
Yeah, just stopping by saying hi.
Okay, then as well. Hope you can hope your map is not too difficult. Come and ride the train and ride it choo choo. The tech. Man, what is these games? Every game. Every game.
Yeah,
Oh,
so what I'll do too is I'll pull her stream back, but then it acts as I'll just keep the stream on in a separate window running, and I just reduce it to 40p and then cut this back. And with the way of this
wait, that team didn't land
seconds,
for middle. Oh man.
so 28 minutes, right? 20 minutes, 2 seconds. Shout out to Team Liquid 3-3, Cloud9 3-3, huge battle. I mean, FlyQuest is 5-1, first place. Dignitas doing their thing.
They're fighting.
You never know what's going to happen, because they might
have
end up being 3-4, 5-2. It should be good kind of battles right away. And then 2-4, 3-3, same thing. Can't Stop Our Rebellion go 3-4, and then Forest Hunters go 3-4. Cat Energy, well, they go 4-3. Well, Immortals go 3-4. And kind of even it out and try to fight it out. So this is a really good match, TL versus Cloud9, because they're even, and both teams are kind of getting into their stride. FlyQuest might go 6-1. They might just dominate, but you want to see what happens. You know what I mean? The better team win.
Why did they change the spectating mode? Oh, mobile respawn. No way. No way.
What I need to do is I need to resubscribe to the Team Liquid. I wish the LCS had a subscriber button, because then I could have icons. You can have your favorite emotes of all the teams. You know what I mean? But I have to subscribe to the Team Liquid team to get the Team Liquid icon.
Stumbled. Oh my gosh! Who's this? Oh, it's my grandma.
What are you doing here?
Hi, grandma.
Want to sit down? Be careful.
Oh,
there you go. What's going on here? I'm confused.
Twitch,
That's so you can hear us, Grandma.
On the left. Back team Nini. One's up high.
Hi. Are you my grandma?
Estamos bien?
I didn't know I was Italian. This is new.
What is this going?
Nothing happening. Nada pasa.
Wait, what?
What is this?
What did my gun
It's World of Warcraft.
And there's no discrepancy.
I nearly traced
World of Warcraft. World of...
That guy?
Yeah, the guys. Yep, we're trying to kill the boss.
No, that's THD.
Oh, not that guy. We're not trying to kill THD.
Bro, what is it? Let me choose anything. I thought I can, if I spawn in...
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy, Grandma. He's a good guy. We like THD.
I was looking for the washrooms.
The what?
For the water closet?
Oh, the washrooms. They're over there.
Yeah, do you need help?
3, 2, 1. I gotta get
No?
now.
Okay. help.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
so
Now,
you ended up here instead?
Podcast
I don't know what is
Probably a
this.
good time to upload videos, but also see other streamers upload. What is it? 8:30 a.m.
Are you the?
9
Are
a.m.
you
like
the?
consistently.
I heard you had some songs.
And
I
then,
have some music.
You
yeah,
you
so
made
just-
music. Yeah.
My budget
You want to
always
sing
matched
for
my
us?
bank account.
No.
And
I
so,
look in my
allows you
grandson put in the
to-
internet.
Oh, on the internet.
I think there's
Okay.
more pet
Maybe
videos.
we can
I
listen
Maybe we
to some
can
of it
play
later.
it.
I hear it's really good,
cool
Grandma.
stuff
You
that I
should
be
listen.
uploading.
Yeah.
Talking about.
We're talking about World of
Everybody
Warcraft.
has
What is? Explain to me.
pet section.
It's a video game.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
playing that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing
soon.
that right now.
Everyone has dedicated channels to upload pet videos.
Yeah, this is my grandma.
Different stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
¿Cómo está?
I'm Italian now.
I missed my pet 2 channels.
Nada, do you want to
Uploading
say a tongue twister?
Mara, who's
Oh
sleeping.
my god.
Do you want to try?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me find one for you. 1 second, Grandma.
I think they can't hear you, Grandma. Hold on. Well,
Ciao, tesoros.
There you go.
there you go.
There you go.
You hear me?
Can you read that?
Choose one.
Hello.
I think they can hear you. You want one of these?
Peter picking the peck of the Peter pepper.
And some people just have,
The
you know,
pet of the
more
people
simpler
tether.
Discord channels.
Peter Piper pick it. Peter picked the peppers. Where is the peppers that he picked? But butter bought some butter. But he said the butter bitter. If I put it in my butter, then can you make the butter bitter?
Definitely not
A bit better butter, make it the better butter. But it was better when Batty butter
Actually, 4.
buttered the butter. That is
5?
what I say.
Oh.
Thank you, Grandma. That was so good.
That's so loud. Okay, cool. I mean, now I got my Team Liquid stuff again. You know, and also I think some of the stuff is like as long as you don't use the audio, because there's delay on my stream, delay on their stream. As long as you don't use the audio, I think you're okay. And I think you have to do it like post to or whatever. So for this one, it should be. Oh my bad. I guess the LCS they give out free stuff. They give out a heart, question mark, GG, Poro, Nami. So they went super neutral. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons. Actually, the LCS what they could really do would be really super. Would be, would be to you know, LCS should talk to Twitch and expand it to 8 or 10. You know, for emotes, like give the LCS like 15 emotes are free, and then it allows everybody to then have icons in their favorite team. They can spam the icon of their favorite team. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But now that I have the TL crest, I think it's.
Can't see anything.
Or my bad. I need to now go to Team Liquid. I need to look at how they have the.
One up upstairs.
The freaking what's it called?
I'm giving you heal.
How do they split their icons? Yeah, it is Team Liquid Quest. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this, and I'm gonna go like this,
good.
and then hopefully that like connects.
Put your hand here.
And then, so then we go high to low. Fortnite has 330,000 views. League of Legends will always be like top 10 on Twitch. So Counter-Strike stuff, Grand Theft Auto, Valorant stuff going on, Minecraft stuff, Rocket League, Apex, FC24, and then Overwatch 2. So someone made the comment of,
oh my god, they got a hammer for you.
we don't want to have another Overwatch 2. I'm like, the Overwatch on a Sunday at noon only has 62,000 players watching. Okay. While then the LCS has like 300, you know, just League in general has 300,000 viewers. And then on top of that, you already know for a fact, there's way more like the League of Legends NA server 2023 stats or whatever, you know what I mean?
I don't have any.
So on January 1st, 2024, there's about 152 million players every 30 days, but like globally, all around the world.
I have yeah, someone's flying.
This isn't it. This is the all of the player base, whatever. So.
Well, one dropped down. No, I threw my conjurer out. One's cracked. Nice.
I just need like the.
Oh my god.
like the server population. That's all I need for like 2023. It's showing ranked distribution, but not everyone plays ranked. I just need like
Actually, I'll clean this up. I got Phoenix. Take
what they're showing you is
I got
monthly.
Another Phoenix.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's not what I want to see. It doesn't help.
Oh. What was that all about?
This is the current estimate. Yeah, they're about every 30 days, 150 million players play, like monthly or whatever. Yeah, I think it's monthly, right?
Yeah,
so
okay,
it's like,
that makes sense.
And it's gone up and down. That's people like didn't understand.
I
You
know.
had
I was like,
only in 2012 you had 35 million players total around the world, and 65 million players around the world, and then 100 million players around the world, 35 million players around the world. Can they see
was
this?
that the team?
There you go. So the last 30 days, the average monthly players League of Legends has 103 million.
Yeah,
and then we had like 10 million players playing in like a 24-hour period. So in a 30-day period, you have 153 million active players. And there's like 185 million accounts.
Okay. I gave you here. I don't know if it's
And so in February 2022, we had 14 million players playing in a 24-hour period. There's a lot of people playing this game. And ultimately, it's been steady. It's been pretty good. That's looking pretty healthy. In terms of, but I gotta get ready to go help my dad with his cell phone and Venmo and all that. But just it shows you like 2021, 2022, and now 2023. So 3 years, and you're seeing 150 million players consistently play for 30 days around the world. And so,
wait, I dropped it behind.
It's doing pretty good in terms of revenue.
Right, I'm going. Oh my god,
they're doing pretty good.
I got lasered.
I mean, League of Legends is making.
I'm down below.
So in terms of revenue, just looking at 2023, League of Legends is generating 5.5 million, pretty much averaging $5 million a month for Riot Games. So they're pretty good. They're making like 60 million a year. It's pretty good. Yearly revenue breakdown. It's like 2022 they made 1.8 billion.
I don't know where they are.
2021 they made 1.6 billion, 1.7 billion, 1.5 billion. They're doing pretty good.
One's on top.
They're doing all right.
Of the billion.
For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, Riot Games generating.
I'm like, yeah, a checkpoint.
Yeah, they're doing all right. Highest esports earnings.
Kind of cool too.
So, check this out. It looks like in June 2023, Faker made 1.4 million. But this is just. They're saying the total career earnings.
He had 44,000 kills. That's why.
Total career earnings 1.4 million.
Both of them shot
Duke
me.
made 900,000.
I was like, damn,
Fog made 900,000. Wolf made 900,000. Bang made 700,000.
Okay, that makes sense. I should have took the zip
sure,
at the same time
maybe.
as you.
But I bet he has like some sponsorship deals, right? That
yeah.
Yeah. Countries that dominate.
I don't
so
know.
League of Legends countries that dominate.
I was right in front of
the percentage of players. The United States contributes about 40% of the total League of Legends player base. So like 2023 data shows that the U.S. Is this 32%? Countries that dominate League of Legends. It's just like a lot of League of Legends play. If there's 32%, a lot of League of Legends players play from North America. Percentage of people. The United States contributes to 14%. So even just the U.S. alone has a ton of talent. We have more percentage of players that play than Turkey, Brazil, Germany, Russia. That's because South Korea is a smaller country. Okay, the United States is huge. We're a massive country, and so this is democratized by. So right now, okay, yeah, it's like 87% men, 12% female, and like 1% non-binary. Sounds about right. By age, so then you have 22%, 25 to 30. 10% is actually under 18, and then 27% is 18 to 20. This is a weird breakdown. They should have did.
Yeah, that is true.
They should just put these two together.
It'd be bloody annoying because you're just gonna keep having.
I mean, no offense, you know what I mean? Like they should just put like.
Just keep throwing it. Just keep
ages,
throwing it.
I don't know, 10 to 20 makes up 37% of the base. So you have a young, healthy talent pool of people. You have the fans, the fandom, the player base has a. It's good to have the youth prop up, 37% of the base, and then another 37% is just 21 to 24, which is, the age group or whatever. And then you can also do 21 to 30 makes up 59% of the base. That's the big hunk, the larger, healthier chunk of demographic. This is kind of broken down weird because it goes below 18, and then 18 to 20 is like a huge chunk. I guess they're just seeing it, which is a good youth. You're 18, 19, 20, you're like going to university or college, and you're playing League of Legends. And then only 3% make up 31 to 35 years old. I'm in this bracket, the 31 to 35 years old, and then 36 and over 1%. Okay. But I think these numbers will go as this group ages into this group. Cool. Which this just shows healthy player base. League of Legends player counts and stats leader player count. Or it's also some of the key stuff. Oh, it's the same thing?
What the hell, might as well land here, bro.
Oh, it's just the same thing, but like broken down. So
I know, one team there's
good, decent data, but I wanted to see.
Oh, there's more loot here than back there.
I wanted to see just like the North American
one team?
data,
This is two teams.
I really could. But yeah, the guys are doing a thing. I have another stream open where I'm supporting Girly Pro and what she's doing. She's an Apex streamer. But I just want to show like NA server population. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to see.
I don't know if you guys want. Yeah, you knuckle cluster them.
I see they keep showing me 150 million players over 30 days. Okay, cool, but this like just doesn't help what I'm looking for.
Are you sure?
Oh, player count by region. Okay, I think this is what I wanted to show. See, they're just saying like South Korea is 27% total player base, but then I saw data that showed that North America is 14% of the player base. So like, and then this isn't even showing China. So this is just bad data. It's just bad data. So it said China's 90% of the server.
One dead.
This is bad data. Oh, here we go. Player count November 1st, 2023. So
another super weak.
And hopefully this will give me what I'm looking for.
Nice.
It's saying 2023, 2020, 2020, 2019. It went up, in terms of. But this is actually incorrect because from 2021, 2022, 2023, it was already showing you there was 150 million players. So here we go. So this is where the health of the server comes into effect. Player proportion. Another main reason why distribution. Question we can answer is we should limit the number of people, but we can see the number of accounts created in 2021. So South Korea has 19 million accounts. Player proportion, they're saying 16%. So they're saying 16% of this 19 million versus North America. We 20%. We say for every 100 accounts, 20 players are playing.
Get like 800 damage.
Which would be like. But if there's 27 million accounts, this is where it's healthy. I believe it's 27 million accounts, and then
I'm shooting this.
let's say it's if it's 10 million, then 2 million are playing. Times by 2, that means 4 million are playing.
I'm gonna go for
and
this.
7 million divided by 20%. So if they're saying 27 million accounts, interesting. Yeah, but TF Blade talked about this before. I need to get into it. TF Blade talked about this. See how they're only 16%?
I'm giving you heal.
Japan's super small, 1.7 million accounts, but you're saying only 1% playing? Interesting.
Yeah.
This is old data. This is 2021. This is old data. Because there's 2022, 2023 in the now.
Knocked one.
And the game has grown, so.
That's not yours, is it?
They're only saying it's 27 million accounts, only 20% of players. Damn, it is storming.
Go red team, bro.
And US and a combination of a whole bunch of European countries make a. They're saying they play a ton too, but I'm like,
come on, Rez.
That means they're saying here is like maybe 5 million players that play North America. So if you have 5 million players that play North America, and of the 5 million players that play North America, you know, 1.5 million play ranked. But I've seen different numbers. I've seen it where it showed that this is old data too. It's not 2022. It's not 2023. 2 years of growth plus now it's 2024. I've seen it where it showed there is 27 million accounts, but there's like 16 million to 17 million players that play every 30 days in North America, and only like the 16 or 17 million players that play every 30 days in North America is a healthy player base, and then only 10% play ranked. So 90% play the rest of the game, and then 10%, the 1.5 million, 1.6 million, play ranked, which is super healthy. Because the 1.5 million that play ranked, you only need to look at like the top 50,000 players, you know, like D1 and above or whatever, or look at like the top 14,000, 17,000 players, which are like Apex and above. So like Master, GM, and Challenger is like the top 11,000 players. So there's plenty of talent. So if the LCS expanded to 32 teams with 32 owners, and each slot is worth 20 to 25 million, then if you added 20, if you went from 8 teams to 20, you added 24 teams, you had 32 total LCS teams in like different major cities like Seattle. If you had like four teams in the Bay Area, 2 teams in Seattle, 2 teams in Portland, you know, 4 teams in LA, 4 teams in New York, 1 or 2 teams in Florida, 4 teams in Texas, maybe 4 teams in Chicago, 4 teams in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Like however you want to break it down, like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. You know, however if we want 4 teams in Seattle, you know, 4 teams in the Bay Area, 4 teams in LA, and there's 12. And if you wanted 4 teams in Chicago, 4 teams in Dallas, there's 8. So 20. And the other 12 teams could be 4 in New York, 4 in Atlanta, and kind of maybe like, you know, maybe 2 more teams in LA, like 6 total teams. And if you wanted to have your teams spread out, or like Philadelphia, it could be like 1 pro team in Philadelphia, 4 pro teams near LA, 1 in Boston, you know, 1 in New Jersey or something like that, and then 4 in Chicago, maybe 1 in Kansas City or something, you know, like 4 in Dallas, 4 in the Bay Area, 4 in Seattle, 6 or 4 in LA, or 6 or 4 in New York. Then you have your 32 teams, and then each team's worth 20 to 25 million, and the LCS would expand and have $480 million to work with. You can't budget $480 million over 6 to 10 years plus sponsors and get even more money.
I can't give you Q.
Then you'll probably have another 100 million in sponsors. So you'll have 580 million to maybe 600 million to work with as a budget. If you can't budget 600 million, and then you force, like the NBA and the NFL forces their owners to build their own stadiums, you have to build your own stadiums. In the early days of the NFL and NBA, like Kezar Stadium, for example, the 49ers in the early days of the NFL, when players were getting paid less, would use Kezar Stadium.
I know.
Over there, Kezar Stadium in San Francisco, and it's a small stadium built into the grounds of the track. And the Warriors used to practice, and they still practice at the Kezar indoor basketball, club whenever they do like sporting events for like the Warriors and stuff like that. But the NFL players used to practice there. It's a smaller stadium. It came with all the tapestry and all that journalism, and they used to do that until they gained enough money and then they started building their own stadium. So for LCS owners and the teams, they would just you take concert halls that would fit 4K to 5K people that already have seats and stages, and they're perfect seats and stages. The concert halls that are already all across America, different music halls that could fit 4K, 5K people, and allows the owners to promote the city, allows their fans to get closer to the pros and autographs and T-shirts and all that, and jersey sales and you have road games and away games. You know what I mean? And you need to make those matches either best of 3, so that you get 3 30-minute matches, so it's an hour 30, 1.5 hours, plus 10 to 15-minute breaks in each game, so people can get snacks and eat food. And make sure that the doors open up like an hour before the game. So then all of a sudden you have a 3-hour event, and everything makes sense. 1.5 hours. Okay, there's 10-minute to 15-minute breaks in between each of the 30 minutes. Okay. That means it allows the analysts and the casters to talk about, well, one, there's a break. So everyone gets a 2-minute break, 2 to 3 minute commercial break. And the casters come and do their thing. They talk for 8 or 10 minutes, and the other 2-minute, 3-minute break happens. So you have your 2-minute, 3-minute, commercials. Everyone gets to break, and the casters can then talk. In this 15-minute window, they can talk for 7-8 minutes.
Why did they not come back for the body? Normally, like they come
And then
back.
you can have another 2 or 3 minutes of breaks after, right? So
Really
it's
weird.
it's a 15-minute segment in between the 3 best of 5 games. There's the 30 minutes prior that they'll talk about the match and kind of the whole league and atmosphere and all that of the league. You have an hour before you open the doors. Let's imagine you have a music hall in Chicago and there's 4 different pro teams. They can then have their games. There's 2 matches. This is 4 teams Chicago. Then they got their 2 matches, so people can enjoy 1.5 hours of play and another 1.5 hours of play. So then it's 3 hours for the day or 4 hours for the day, and you can have either the same casters stick around and work 6 hours. Which seems pretty reasonable, right? And the fans, if they want to stick around for 6 hours, they can, or they're just going to watch one of the other teams. You know what I mean? But you then have these music halls where then you can already have food and drinks. So I'm saying, like, people can get food, like neighborhood Chicago or Seattle, the Bay Area, get food, mingle outside, grow the sport, network.
Over here?
And then as they're enjoying their food, hopefully you have, same thing too. Like if it's San Francisco, just the Bay Area in general, there's tons of music halls. They can already have 4K, 4,000, 5,000 people in them. And the Bay Area's already thriving because we had, don't get me wrong, the fandom flew in for like the Cloud9 versus TL match that I saw like at Oracle years ago.
I got stuck in that little
But it just showed me like when you have
it wouldn't let me jump,
like 10,000, 11,000 people. Sure, that was a championship game, so more people tuning in. But just even if I already know Team Liquid fans and Cloud9 fans are going to travel. So if they had a 4,000 person stadium and you just make the tickets cheaper, like if you're selling the tickets for like 25 or 30 bucks each, and everyone kind of bring the family members along, and then you have food and restaurants around the area or food trucks roll up. You know what I mean? Like in Chicago, you could have multiple food trucks, like 6 or 8 different food trucks. Already food venues. You can have a music concert hall that those 4 pro teams can settle into and rent that space. Find something much more reasonable instead of paying all the overhead infrastructure to build something. You just use the existing stuff. Like I said, when the 49ers use Keyser Stadium, when other NBA teams and other NFL teams use existing stadiums, they're just renting that space. So that's what you do with the 32 NFL team, 32 LCS teams, and really grow LCS because you already have, even if it is 27 million accounts, it's 16 million, 17 million active players every 30 days. There's a healthy talent pool of 1.5 million ranked players. Of the 1.5 million ranked players, there's 50,000 above are D1s and above. And of the Masters, Grandmasters, and the Apex tier, Challenger tier, there's already 11,000 or 14,000 players to choose from. There's a huge talent pool of like the best talent. That's like the top 1%. And it's like the top, it's like the top 0.1%. Because the top 2% is diamond and above, which is like 50,000 players just in North America alone. There's already plenty of talent. And then now there'll be plenty of growth. And people then can root for their players that want to represent their cities. And now even more pros can really settle into their families and represent their cities or the region. And my bad, because there's Mexico and Canada, if you have 32 NFL owners, I guarantee you there's probably at least 1 or 2 multimillionaires in Mexico that would love to have 2 teams. And players would love to be able to fly into Mexico City to go play against 2 different pro teams that are part of the LCS. And I guarantee you in Canada there's multimillionaires that would love to have an esports team. In Canada, you have 3 or 4 esports teams in Canada, and then all the Canadian players could really then have a place they can call home. All the Canadian pros can, build a home and embrace their city and their country and play. It's a different kind of vibe. You play for your city and your country, right? And that'll really get the juices flowing, the narrative going. You get the adrenaline going. You know what I mean? For them to be like represent home court, home territory. As the esports team in Canada and all that, and that pride and passion tree and all that narratives and journalism, esports journalism will thrive. And that's how you do it. Because LA is already super expensive, and even what they're doing doesn't make any sense.
I think Gibby's up there
so
now.
The player base, this is old data too, and it's growing. It's 2021 data. So it's grown 2022 and 2023. As league around the world has expanded to 150 million players a month every 30 days, and 185 million accounts, becoming the #1 video game in the world. So it's there, ecosystem there. So.
I don't know if my arm's gonna fall there. Wait, hold on. No, it didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. He fell down.
Okay, just come with me.
Yeah, I'm giving him Q. He dropped one drop down. He took it up again. Fuse is dead. No, one's on me. Behind. There's 1 HP. Got him. Nice. Yeah, I'm coming back up. I'm using a Phoenix. Need to grab light rounds. Yep. Coming. Which way do I go though? I don't know how to do this. Do I take this? I've never been here. What the hell? Where did we go? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really is. Yo, one guy's super weak here. Burning here. Full team on your left. Here. Knocked one. Just stay inside. I'm using a bat. One team dead. Yeah. Someone's queuing. Not with you. He dropped down. He's on the left. 1 HP, one here. There's another guy outside on open. Oh my. One on the right. Careful. No way! What the hell? Did that lifeline care drop just killed me? I'll come to you. Yeah, we can come to Storm. I'm gonna come to you this side. Is this final zone? Yeah, hold on. I'm coming down from down below. There's a team on top. Oh no, you have to hold that door. I'm trying to block for you. I'm giving you not. Nice. No! Wait, really? I thought no. Wait, we do? I thought that was final zone. Okay. What building? Let's try and grab top. Which side is this top? No, look. We can third party this. Yeah, look. I don't know how many people are here. I fell down. I didn't make it. I'm gonna come up this way. There's a lifeline on me healing. Full team on me. One team on me. I knocked one. Yeah, he needs to come to me before he gets the lifeline res. Got one. Last guy here somewhere. She's back here. Yeah, she's back there. Here, bangy. One. Nice, I got knocked. You need to res me here, bro. Come on, here. Get to me. There's shield top there. Just shield top. I have to use a medkit. We can go up top again. They landed on the other side. Yo, this side. Wait, there's one on me! Yeah, I cracked him. Where's that teammate gone? Nice. Thank you. I'm giving you heal. Nice. No, one inside. Yeah, I'm trying to get to you. One's on the left. Yeah, one's knocked here, by the way. Look, he's gonna try and res. I think he's out here. Yeah. put my ult out there. One's maybe gonna be near me. Yeah. Yeah. Giving you not. He queued up. Okay, Riz. Coming to you. Yeah, I'm coming. Did you make one week? Cracked one. Bro, we need to get inside. You need to come inside. No, I already threw it out. You can go out this way. Yes, but they're just gonna res. Just stay here. Hug this.
All the predictions.
Nice
Probably locked in, right?
One dropped on you.
Predictions locked in.
I ran out of ammo, man. Where is he? Where are you? I need to
I don't think they started yet. I think they're still.
Light rounds.
Yeah, they're just discussing. Matches start about 24 minutes, so cool. Matches start at 1
I'm gonna
p.m.
die here, by the way. You're gonna have to res me.
Talking about.
You're gonna have to res me.
You know, the games, the teams, and all
Res me,
that.
bro.
But expand LCS to 32 teams. Each slot's worth 20 to 30 million, or 20 to 25 million. If I go 20 million is the base, and you have 8 teams now, and you expand to 24 teams, and you have 480 million. And then you had 100 million in sponsors. You're at like 580 million. You could probably get that to 600 million. So 600 million, you better be able to budget for 3 to 6 years with 600 million. And then it's on the owners and teams to sell tickets. You know, to like if you had 4,000, 5,000 person concert hall, music hall in cities like Chicago, Bay Area, Dallas Fort Worth metro area, LA metro area, New York area, Seattle, Atlanta. You know, and
Bro, I was like, you need to start rezzing. I was like,
and it's on those, you know, the sports organizers to promote their teams and their players and sell jerseys and sell tickets, you know, into the stadium, and really just sell tickets for like $30 because you want a ton of people in the door. You know, so if you have,
did you see me? I started rezzing.
you know, if you have 3 days, the best of 3, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's like $30 to watch to get into the door. Like let's say 4K people, 4,000, 5,000 people in like Chicago, but you make it affordable. People will be there, and you make it affordable. You want people in the seats.
That was.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
so if you sell them for like 25, $30 a ticket, $30 a ticket, let's say 5,000 people for like a Chicago, and you have like 2 LCS pro teams in the future of the 32 LCS teams. Let's say 4 or 2 of them are in Chicago, and then you have 4,000, 5,000 person little music hall venue with a stadium, with the stage and all that. Everything's already set with projectors and screens that be brought down. And then they're doing pretty good, you know, 5,000 people paying $30 tickets. It's pretty decent. I mean, not decent, but you know, something. You know what I mean? At least then for the weekend, at least those 2 teams then split the ticket costs or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm doing alright, Miss DJ. How you been? Getting hungry?
You know, they'll generate their 45,000 and then cut that into.
Okay,
it's something, right? Like and then they can also be selling T-shirts and posters, and teams can sell jerseys and whatnot, you know, during these games. So imagine 32 LCS teams all across the United States, you know, and then those teams Friday, Saturday, Sunday, best of 3s can then generate,
how long have you had
$50,000. And they'll split the tickets, you know, so 25,000 for each team. It's just something, you know, it adds up. You know what I mean? It's something.
But it looked like it literally.
You know, as the fan base continues to grow, then they'll start generating some decent money, and then those East teams can then, you know, they're bringing in their own sponsors. You know that. So yeah, it all would make sense. It just takes good operations leadership,
I thought it can squish you
enforce organization structure
you can get that in
to see this. So yeah, you know.
I think just one team.
So yeah, I mean, there you go. You know, I just look at like you expand 32 teams because of the health of the environment. 185 million accounts around the world. 150 million, 151, 150 million players play every 30 days.
Why?
In North America alone, Right, you have 27 million accounts. There's 16 million players that play active. 1.5 million that play ranked.
There's any good loot in it?
It's a healthy ecosystem. And then now you can then have an affordable, easier access. And the whole thing is like an hour before the game opens up. Say it's a concert hall, whatever. Then you get people getting food. They bring food in. Mingle, network. Maybe meet their players. And get a signed jersey. So all the pro players are sitting down at different tables. And there'll be lines of people lining up. Small lines, short lines.
One fell. One's pushing me.
That'll really get people through the door. Is like, okay, 4,000 people at a music hall. There's 2 LCS pro teams of the 32 in Chicago, and you get to like meet your favorite pro and talk to them for 30 seconds and get a picture and have them sign your jersey. Or they'll sign like a picture or whatever. Have them sign a plushie or whatever. You know what I mean, or something. And that also grows the fandom and the base. You know what I mean. And then the pros get to expand their presence and all that, and grow their own as a person, and get to expand their own kind of notoriety and whatnot. And you really can then lock in when you have more teams, you get more player safety. When you have 32 teams that have 10 personnel deep, and the reason the teams will be 10 personnel deep is because there should never be scrims against other teams. NBA and NFL teams don't do that. NFL teams don't, for 16 games, and those games are like 3 hours each. They don't scrim every week as an NFL team against other teams. You practice, and you keep all your secrets in-house. And NBA teams, there's some preseason games where you might scrim, but NBA teams don't show their secrets or scrim 5-on-5 versus other teams. NBA teams are 15-person deep, and you practice and keep everything in-house. So that when you get ready for the game, you're not exposing your secrets or your weaknesses. But like with the LCS and just esports in general, they like scrim every week. That means like you're showing your poker hand. You're showing your secrets as coaches. You're showing your strats and plays. It doesn't make any sense. So then all the teams will already be 10-person or 15-person deep.
Wow, there's blue shield on both of these.
So that they are practicing their 5-on-5s. You know what I mean? And if certain LCS teams in the future, we have 32 teams, LCS teams in the future, if they want to pay, it should all be fairly affordable because it's just 5 pros for like 100,000 each, for 500,000. So if you're spending $1 million in 1 year, then you have 10 pros and pay them $100,000 each. And there may be some discrepancies here or there, where some pros are going to pay 200,000 or 300,000 or 500,000 for maybe one pro, but they better be damn good to be. If the pros in average should be making 6 figures, like 100,000, then are you telling me that the average salary, it all kind of even out too, you know what I mean? If you have more pros, then everyone will still be making 6 figures. But I think some pros would be like 100,000, 200,000. It'll kind of, the numbers make more sense. And if you need to set the NBA, there's a budget limit, right? There's budget limits for NBA teams, and set a budget limit for LCS teams. So you don't have runaway contracts and huge, crazy disparities in the pay. Like maybe the best player should only be getting paid 300,000, and then like the second, like if average players are getting paid 200,000, then maybe a little bit better than average, you should be getting paid 250 to 300,000 per year. And then if you're kind of like you just signed a contract and you're on a team, then make it like 100,000. You know what I mean? And then even then, your money in the contract will definitely help in other cities where the cost of living is not LA. LA is already kind of expensive. So then, and taxes and all that too. So, but I gotta get ready. It's just kind of, it helps in terms of the ecosystem, health of the game, stuff like that. And so, if all of a sudden the baseline entry salary is like 80,000, it's still pretty good. Get paid $80,000 to play 1 year. Say 3 splits or 2 splits with like a team. But if there's more teams and more players, then there's more health for the environment. Because then teams can pay their starters, 5 starters, $100,000, $120,000 each, and then your like kind of B team that practices in house might get paid $50,000 to $70,000. And their whole role is to be like a second string, but to also play like in the LCS Challenger League or whatever, and then they get to hone their skills against the pros. But maybe the skill disparity isn't that crazy. Maybe it's really the salary should be like $80,000 to $150,000. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that young 20-year-old, 22-year-old, can you match up against a 25-year-old that's a veteran? Or let's say it's a 28-year-old veteran who's a mid laner getting paid 250,000. Is it really that much different than pay the mid laner 120,000? You see what I'm saying? Versus like, I think right now the salaries are probably kind of out of whack because there's no budget and it's very small. You know, 8 teams, very small with like big salaries that are up and down versus like having a 32 teams, expanding it out and really bringing it down, and evening out the budget and the talent pool and all that. Because then all of a sudden, you know, that player that's getting paid 300,000, maybe they really shouldn't be getting paid 300,000. Maybe everything is probably more so like 150,000 per year should be the average. And only the best are like around 200,000, and then if you're kind of like below average, you're under 100,000. So you get like 80,000 to 100,000. Let's say 150,000 is the average, and let's say 250,000 is like the outlier. You see what I'm saying? That would really help budget up the team. So then you can then, and the team should be able to operate. It should all be pretty even. And if you have 32 teams, let's say you have $600 million to work with, then the league could give $2 million to each team or whatever. So it's 32 teams.
No, you need to keep coming to me.
And then let's say they give, you know,
What's getting cute there?
$2 million to each team.
Oh,
then
used
it's
the stupid jump pad, man.
A team should easily be able to pay the salary to their pro players with the $2 million versus these other esports organizations. If they want to pay their coaches, you keep that separate.
Team there.
You see what I'm saying? The $2 million. If you were to break it all out, there are 32 LCS teams. They had $600 million to work with because they're going to expand out and use that money as the runway with sponsorship money.
I can't give you Q.
Then it's just
Lifeline one. Got it.
You know, 32 teams, $2 million each, so $64 million per year. And with $2 million, that should just go to the player salaries for like your 10 players. You should be able to budget $2 million to pay 10 players. Because then, you know, 100,000 each for 5 players is 500,000.
Yeah, I've only got 5 sales.
You see what I'm saying? So if you have 10 players, getting paid 100,000 is just $1 million, and then you still have wiggle room to then pay out bonuses here or there, like 10,000, 20,000 here or there, 10,000, 20,000 to the players each there based on their performance. See what I'm saying? So then you get 10 players on a team that's healthy because then they have 5-on-5 scrims in-house, with 5-on-5 in-house practicing, and no more scrim with their teams to give away their secrets. And your 5 players all getting paid 100,000, then it makes sense. And then just have bonuses of 10,000, 20,000 for like players that like win MVP or like win first team or second team.
On the right.
You know, in terms of positioning, you know what I mean, when they finish the season and all that, and then have certain bonuses like,
super weak.
You know, as long as your support player in the pro scene averages 10 assists and they finish the season with 15 assists, let's say they get an extra, you know, $2,000, $5,000 whatever, you know what I mean? If your mid laner averages 6 kills a game and finishes the season with like 6 kills,
I can't give you heal.
And then have KDA bonuses too, you know what I mean? Like, makes your players smarter, better, and all that, but really just make it more concise, you know, where it's like support players get bonuses if they average 10 assists a year, they average 12 assists a year, they average 15 assists a year to like finish their season. Give them the bonuses to support players, or like, you know, if all your carries like top lane, mid lane, and ADC if they average 6 kills a game or something, right? Just have different bonuses based on whatever it's going to be like. Here's 10,000. Here's $5,000 a year if you only average. If your top lane, you finish the season with like 4 kills game average versus like the mid laner who then averages 6 kills a game. Maybe he or she gets $10,000 or something like that. Just kind of equate it like that. And those are nice bonuses that'll propel players forward. If the salaries, all the salaries are 80,000 to 120,000. See what I'm saying? You're like average, you get 100,000. If you're below average, you get 80,000. If you're like better, you get 120,000. And when the season ends, you can tack on another $10,000 bonus because you finish the season, or maybe you finish the split. You know, you finish the first split, second split, third split, and you know you're MVP. Then just have teams, organizations just put into the contracts. There's a 15,000 bonus, or 30,000 bonus for being MVP, or whatever the case be. You know what I mean? just stuff like that. It's super easy to equate. Like for the jungler, it should be more like the support. Like if your jungler averages 6 assists or 8 assists at the end of the season, maybe he gets an extra 4,000 or 6,000. You know, if your mid laner, just stuff like that. You know, if your mid laner is only averaging 4 kills a game, then the season, maybe they only get like a 4,000 bonus or whatever. Let's say your mid laner averages 6 kills a game at the end of the game, maybe they get a $6,000 bonus at the end of the split. So then if they split, they do split 1, 2, and 3. And that's what the League of Legends is going to. They're going to like one split tournament, second split tournament, third split in the Worlds. What they're going to. So then, if your mid laner averages 6 kills a game, and in the first split maybe he gets 6K. If he averages six or 7 kills again, the second split he gets another 6 or 7K, and then in the third split he averages 5 or 6 kills at the end of the game, maybe just 5,000. So then that mid laner can then have built into his contract. Oh, he just gained another 15,000 on top of his $120,000 salary, and everyone's happy, and it all kind of evens out, makes sense. Before supports needs to be a little bit different. Like if they average 10 assists, they should get like, I don't know how you would kind of equate it, a little bit different. The support pro should always average like more than 10 assists. 10 assists, then make them have like $4,000 for that split. And then if they average like 15 assists, make it 6,000. And if they average 20 assists, make it $8,000 for the split or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like really kind of incentivize it.
Must have been mine, wasn't it?
I think the mid laner, if your mid laner is only making 3,000, or only averaging 3 kills a split, then make it 3K at the end of the split. And they only average 3 kills again. In the second split, then give them an extra 3,000. And then if they average the 3 kills a game, in the third split, make another 3K. And so then at the end of their 3 splits, your mid laner might accumulate 9K extra in bonuses, whatever, stuff like that. It's easy, super easy. The NFL and NBA already does this with with like certain stat bonuses that they hit. All that should have been planned out already. I hope that's already all planned out already. So stuff like that, it really kind of just evens it out. But the stream is now 2 hours and 31 minutes, and talking LCS stuff. The idea, concept of 32 LCS teams in the future.
I'm coming up.
Better budget, ideas, and like Canada and like America and Mexico
I need to heal.
should
I don't
have
have anything. I'm giving it to you.
new money, old money. If you want to grow and expand LCS,
I got my out.
we have a healthy ecosystem in place.
I don't have full heal.
And we'll copy paste what it takes.
They drop down.
But
Wait, can they res him down below here? Is there opening?
And so let me type this. This is not going to fit. I think the message is going to be too long.
I can
yeah, there's a character limit. Like, you exceeded the character limit of what I can type.
Yeah. Well. Wait, that team ran? Wait, they're coming back up? Yo, I did 17. I kind of want to push this. We can grab all the stuff.
The value of the slots, correction to the person that made a comment, 1240 on what I was talking about. The value of the slots is actually based on the average viewership count.
They can't.
It's the value of the team. So like the NBA teams, their value is the NBA value is how many viewers they get per. Someone had commented in the Discord on the LCS official when I brought up the L6 expansion idea. They don't understand. It's not. The value isn't scarcity. Okay. The value is how many eyes are on the product. So my offense to the person to understand.
Because we wouldn't have been landed on him. We've actually saved.
What's it called? Like Steph Curry took
Yeah, they're
the
coming up.
Warriors from where they were, a couple $100 million,
I don't know if
and now
it's
they're
free, but
worth,
I'm gonna alt
you know,
that.
1.3 billion or something like that. The
Gonna come to you.
organizations like Steph Curry alone.
Yo, I'm lagging.
Like let me explain what one person did. It's how many viewers and eyes are watching your
It's
game.
okay. I'm lagging too
And
much.
so like value of
No,
Warriors before Steph Curry.
I went through my ulti. It was so slow to throw down.
Yeah, the 7 lag just.
Were you lagging too?
Yeah.
The Warriors are worth 8.2 billion.
Let me throw my
But
GG's well played. Have some good games. Crazy games too.
in 2019, the Warriors value was 3.5 billion.
GG's Kishimo.
And then Forbes is saying they're 7.7 billion. And then now in 2024,
I don't think my game chat was working the entire time. It wasn't, was it? Right, I will grab
Warriors value 2010 to 2022, huge. This puts in perspective like, oh my bad, here we go. The Warriors in 2010 were 450 million. The Warriors are now in 2024 worth 8.2 billion because of Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson. Okay, so this is a 12-year growth for the NBA.
Alright, I'll be back.
It has to do with how many people per million viewers are watching each game. Just it's all the NBA teams. The value of the NBA teams is how many viewers are just watching, because it's the eyes, the average viewers in the millions that watch each NBA game. So each NBA game can average like, you know, a couple million viewers or whatever. And sometimes NBA games only average like 750,000 views or 1.2 million views or 900,000 views. But because you average, let's say, you know, 900,000 to 1.2 million views per different teams, per the different NBA teams, that's the value of the NBA and the NBA teams. And the ticket prices are super high because you have these, you know, star players out now worth millions. So ticket prices are worth hundreds of thousands. Ticket prices are worth thousands and hundreds of thousands. The executive box suites are like 150,000 to 200,000. And then the front court seats are like, they're in the thousands each. You know, they're like anywhere between 2K to I think under 10K. Like 2,000, like for a game for like two people, a game for like a couple, it could be like $6,000 because like a Laker game, the stars that come out. So it's now front court, front row at the Lakers and it's not Staples anymore, it's something else. Lakers Stadium, it's like 3,000 each. So like if a rich couple wants to go out, it's like 6,000 just for two people. It's 3,000 each to sit in those seats, and then everyone else pays like 200 bucks, $300, or you know, they're paying $600 each for like really close tickets. Those are the rich people. They're in the first tier, anywhere between 300 and 600, and then it goes to second tier is like under 300. It's like 250 to 180 to 150. And then the third tier, fifth tier, sixth tier, usually higher up, the bleachers, are like under $100, usually like 80, you know, they're like $100, 80, 70, 60 each. So then if two people want to go out and you're in the tier 3 and 4 and 5 of a NBA, not the floor, not the first tier, not the second tier, but tiers 4, 5, and 6, you know, higher up in the stadium. So this is the baseline, floor court, first tier, second tier, sometimes third tier, and then it goes like fourth tier, fifth tier, sixth tier, kind of higher up in the stadium. Those tickets could be $70 each, to sometimes $40 each. You're further up, of course, so it puts in perspective for people to understand. So then, for the LCS, if you have 32 teams, the same way too. The closer seats just charge more, and the seats that are further back cost less. But it should be like $30 to get into the door, and then maybe like under 100 for like the best seats. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, so if two people go out, at least they get a 3-hour event. You know, an hour before, 30 minutes of castles are talking, 30-minute match, 50-minute break, 30-minute match, 50-minute break, 30-minute match, ending of the game, and then people can get food and clothes and get out. So then you have an hour, Open the door, food, people get in, 30 minutes, the casters start talking. 30-minute game, 15-minute break with commercials and all that, another 30-minute game, 15-minute break. Those are already 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you might get a 30-minute game, 15-minute break, but everything will be like in a 3-hour period, and that'll make it fun. You know, you have the 30 minutes to an hour to travel to. Say it's 32 LCS teams. You're in Chicago. 2 teams are duking out in a 4,000, 5,000 person music concert hall. You get there. You can even get food, mingle before the game starts and all that, right? Get your autographs. Take your selfies with the pros. That'll really incentivize people to get to the stadium early because then they get to meet the pros and sign autographs and sign plushies and take selfies and all that. And then the pros have to take off, 30 minutes for the match, and the analysts will start talking. So like a 30-minute like meet and greet with the fans, and they could, do their thing. And so then the front row seats in the 4K music hall with setting up, for two LCS teams to go at it. 4,000, 5,000 person music hall in like Chicago. You say you have 32 LCS teams. Then they just said just the first 4 rows could be just more expensive tickets, like $80, $70, $60, $50, and just kind of lower it down based on your proximity to the pros. See what I'm saying? And you really need to make it to where it should be stacked 5 different. The top laners should be sitting right across from each other. You should have the screens. I'll do it right. It should be like 1, 2, 3, 4. How can I explain this? But yeah, now you see the evaluation of the pros and all that. So I just need to see like a esports kind of setup for 5 versus 5. Maybe someone might. Yeah. It should be more like really like even if you're actually watching a game, they shouldn't be separate. Even though I know this is like Rocket League saying they're kind of like this, but I think this should be more direct. I think. I don't think people. Let's see what I see. Usually see it with like fighting games. You know what I mean? It should be more. It should be more like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what it should be like. So like the top laner's right here, top laner's right here. Jungler. And so when they pop off, they can stand up. And be kind of shouting at the other guy. He has his headset on. He can either see his exuberance or whatever, and they can really stand up and turn towards the crowd and all that. And those players should really see that because you already have the interaction in NBA and NFL and everything else. You know what I mean? You want and in esports and fighting scene when the players are popping off, they're right next to each other. And they're smack talking and all that. That'd be a much more healthier environment for the sports in general. And then even for a stage setup, it's much easier too. Stuff like that. And then give the head coaches the ability to do one timeout each or whatever. You know what I mean? Or give each head coach the ability to do like 3 timeouts, but they're like in situations like, you know what I mean? Like give the head coach the ability to do like 3 timeouts, and they can only use it once every 10 minutes. It's like the first 10 minutes of the game, both coaches could call timeout, and sometimes they just want to call timeout, huddle. Hey, what are we staring at? You know what I mean? What can we fix? What are we seeing? What's happening? And strategize, and send them back out. And then both head coaches can use 1 timeout between 11 minutes and 20 minutes. Something's happening. And then you can even use timeouts strategically too, like fake out your opponents. Hey, we're gathering our guys, get a breather, setting up the next set of strats. And it'd be kind of cool. Head coach comes out, players stand up, they'll huddle around head coach, and they're kind of, talking. And the same thing, these 5 players stand up and they walk and they make a circle and they huddle around their head coach and they're talking. And then, they make it 1-minute timeouts or whatever, right? And then great way to go to commercial break, great way for the casters to like interject, be like, what are they thinking? What's the strategy? What are we seeing on our end? Why did they make this pause right here strategically? Is it a fake pause? Is it a real pause? But no, it could be a real timeout that's being used or a fake strategic timeout that's being used. And then have another timeout between 20 minutes and 30 minutes, and that's it. Coaches are only given um, 3 timeouts over every 10-minute kind of break, and they can consolidate the players, huddle, prepare for the mid game, early game. How we're seeing, okay, so we're gonna do the mid game. Timeout in the mid game. Okay, what's happening in the mid game? How do we need to transition, prepare for the end game content? Okay, and then the last timeout, between 20 minutes and 30 minutes, you might need it to be like, okay, team, two more fights, one more fight. We lose one more fight. The dead timers might be too long, and we can't, fight over this objective or coordinate. Versus, maybe another assistant sees something, and like, this is the time to call a timeout. Hey, strategize. We found what we've seen looking at the first 20 minutes. We're 23 minutes in, letting it play out. It's like a 24, 25-minute timeout from one team, and the strategy like, okay, we're seeing this, this, and this. Let's find the weakness or apply pressure here, or setting up different plays here or there. Stuff like that would be really cool for the game. It'll expand the game and adds more narrative and functioning, and for the casters, and analysts, and all that too. But I need to take off as I'm do my thing. I'll leave it like this. Oh, my bad. I was going to then grab the rest of my thing. I will comment and reply to this person that doesn't understand you saying like the value of the teams is scarce. So like, no, the NBA going from 450 million for one team to 8 billion is the players, and it's how many eyes you have that are watching. As the years have gone on, the past 12 years, more eyes are watching each NBA team, and the number of people that watch each game over 83 games is the value of your team. Because then you're selling commercial spots, because you're like, hey, you're gonna get 1 million views on a Warriors game for 82 games. It's 80 million views. That's what they're selling. Okay, and then the NBA championship is getting like 19 million to 27 million views or something like that for like each NBA Finals game. But each NBA game by itself was already getting 700,000 to 1 million viewers per each game. Like, let's say the Lakers or something like the New York Knicks are probably getting like either 700,000 or 1 million views per each game. So then you're selling to sponsors, hey, you're going to get 80 million views over the course of a season. So then that's what they're locking in their sponsors over 12 months for a season. Hopefully that then makes more sense for people to understand and digest. And so let me paste what I said earlier. Oh, my bad. I have to take what I copied here. Did it even post it the right? Oh. I stopped at esports owners renting space. What is going on? Why did it freaking pop up twice? Doesn't make any sense. It's doing it again. Oh, maybe it's on my end. Here, just posting what I've already typed before. Okay, and then I need to take this, what I said. Oh yeah, my bad. This is the message is too long, so it's not. Can I type this into? Just gotta type it out. Community section. Oh. Yeah, everyone's, because they're, doing their thing.
Therapy, for me, came at a time that was really pivotal. Becoming a new father,
That's probably gonna be too many words.
Support
Oh.
I have an extensive
Cool.
collection of regulatory tools.
Awesome. I don't think the
meditation,
YouTube has like
breath
character
work,
limits,
yoga.
which is
I have put the
also
time and
nice
attention
because
into
basically
building
Discord
a
and
framework that works for me, but it doesn't always work. So I signed up with
what else had the
BetterHelp.
character
You
limits?
fill out a
Was this
questionnaire
Discord?
that outlines your objectives, your preferences, and the areas and styles of therapy that you would like to explore. You can communicate with your therapist via messages, phone calls, live video sessions, and even journal entries. And I'm really grateful to have matched right off the bat with a therapist who really saw me and has helped to illuminate some blind spots and provided me with the support and insight to apply that new awareness. And
Maybe.
it has
I forget.
been transformative. There are no
Return error.
formulas for healing.
Oh, maybe
should be
there's a character limit.
As you are. There's a space just
Maybe there's a
for
character
you.
limit.
And
That's my fault. Yeah. Thanks to Assassin Tiles it won. So what it really has to do with $450 million purchase, 2015, team evaluation, again with the pros, team evaluation, $3 billion, but it's really Steph, Draymond, Clay, and Iguodala have won championships. They have 4 strong players. They had offense, defense, defense. Offense, defense, defense. This is 2022 at $5 billion, and then 2023, and then now 2024, they're doing really good in terms of evaluation on it. But this helps too. Old data, but better now. And I gotta go. I gotta
difficult for
stop
them to recover.
doing
Generally,
thing.
their
This was the LCS and all that. Oh, good time to cut this. I need to do my thing. It's alright.